Today's session, we are going to talk about continuous tenses into passive. As we all know, what is continuous? Continuous tense is progressive tenses, progressive forms. When we listen about progressive forms, you remember that it is the ing forms. Ing forms. Ing forms are present continuous. ing form, present participle, it is called. It is called as present participle. ing form, working, going, coming, eating, etc. This is called continuous tenses and a continuous form of the verb. In this session, I would like to give you present continuous, how to make it into passive. As of now, some of you have already learned present continuous. Framing the sentence into passive, transforming is a very easy task. Another thing, past continuous is the second one. Past continuous, present continuous after past continuous. Past continuous and present continuous difference is only the auxiliary verb difference. Helping verb. What is helping verb in this? Is, on, am, are the three helping verbs. In present continuous. This present continuous, when we transform the sentence into past continuous, it is becomes was, are becomes were, and am again becomes was. Just a light difference. One example I will tell you. He is playing chess. He is playing chess now. This is present progressive tense. Present continuous it is called. He is playing chess is a present continuous tense. This present continuous, I make it into past continuous. Just a word, if I change, the work is over. What is the word? Is changes into was. He is playing chess. He was playing chess. He is playing chess now, I said. But you cannot use now in the past continuous. Now means at present action. So now we have to delete. Now we have to remove. Okay. This is the way of framing the sentence, transforming the tenses, one tense to another tense. It is very easy. If you just keep your attention here, then you can change it into negatives and everything. Later only it's passive form. Let us take the same sentence. What is the same sentence? He is playing chess. So already you know the structure of present continuous is, on, am plus ing form. Is, on, am plus ing form is the structure. Its passive structure is was, were plus being plus V3 plus object. Was, were, being, V3, by plus object. By plus object means in the active sentence, what is the subject? It goes as the object in the passive form, and passive and active is object becomes the subject, subject becomes the object. Okay, there is no confusion. It is every time happens the same. So here, what is the object? Chess is the object. What is he playing? What is he playing? Chess is the answer. So chess is singular. So we must use is. Chess is, being is the be form because it is present continuous. It is continuous. In all the progressive tenses, when we transform the sentence into passive, we must use being. Chess is being played by him. Chess is being played by him is the passive. If you check what is the difference between these two constructions, nothing more. Semantically, no difference. Meaningfully, sensually, if we take no difference between these two sentences. Both the sentences get the same meaning, equal meaning. But the level of the sentence, structure of the sentence, the pattern of construction is different. Okay, you understood. Now let me give you another sentence. Reversely also we can do. Sometimes active sentence is given and ask you to construct it into passive, or passive is given and you can transform that into active. Both may happen. They are repairing the car. They are repairing the car. This is the sentence. You know the negative. They are not repairing the car. They are not repairing the car is negative. Question, are they repairing the car? Question, yes or no? Are they repairing the car? What are they repairing? WH question. Why are they repairing the car? Why? When are they repairing the car? These questions. These are WH questions. Okay. Now, first sentence is they are repairing the car, changing into passive. What is the object in the sentence? First, let us find the object in the sentence. Car is the object. What are they repairing? If I ask the question, answer is car. Car is singular. So is used. Car is being. Car is being because it is present progressive tense. Car is being. Repair V3 is repaired. Car is being repaired by them. The car is being repaired by them. Whatever the word used in the active voice, the same way all the words again it comes in the passive voice, except the verbal changes. The verb, part of the verb is that frame, that area is changed. Okay. The next one, if the same sentence into negative, they are not repairing the car into passive. The car is not being repaired by them. What is the difference? Just add it because it is negative. When it is negative, we must add not with the is not because it is the helping verb. With the helping verb, we must add not always. So the car is not being repaired by, the car is not being repaired by them. If this question, are they repairing the car, is equivalent sentence. What is? Are they repairing the car? Are is used because they is the subject. They is plural, so are is used. But next, in the passive form, we must take the car is the subject. When the car comes as a subject, you cannot use are because car is singular. The car is singular. So we cannot use, we can't start the sentence again with are. Then what should be the? Is should be there because car is singular. Is the car being repaired by them? Question. Is the car being repaired by them? Okay. This is the way of construction. If this WH question, why are they repairing the car? Why are they repairing the car? How to change it? Why is a WH question? Question word. Question word will never change. Question word is used as it is again. Why is the car being repaired by them? Why is the car being repaired by them? When is the car being repaired by them? How is the car being repaired by them? So all of my learners, you understood how present continuous can be transformed into passive. Okay, they're very simple. Because negative comes question means interrogative sentence as well as WH questions. All these forms of present continuous or present progressive I have shown you here. In our day-to-day life, we have to use several examples, several kinds of constructions you have to use here. Number of constructions you have to use and you practice When you practice, you will understand, you will get it very easily. Another thing, next one is, let me guide you towards here is the present continuous. I hope that you can see what is here now. The active and passive voice, tense voice rules, that is present continuous is here. See one example. She is singing a song. Its passive is given here. The structure is given above. You see the is being, are being, am being given. And general rule is the third form of the verb is always used in passive voice. Okay. A song is the object. So started the sentence with a song. A song is being sung by her. Let us go to the negative sentence. She is not singing a song. A song is not being sung by her. Question, is she singing a song? Is a song being sung by her? They are eating apples. Apples are being eaten by them. You are disturbing me. I am being disturbed by you. Here, you are disturbing me. What is the objective? Personal object is given there. Personal object means a person came as an object here. What is the me is the object form. This object we will make as a subject in a passive voice, then it becomes I. So I am being disturbed. V3 is disturbed by you. I am being disturbed by you. Okay. This is the construction. This is very easy. Oh, you understood how to make the sentence into present continuous into passive. So the remaining all the things you can see here. Many sentences are here. I am reading a story. If I take the rules and everything is given there later, also you can read and understand all the things. These notes, when you see this video again and again, that time you can find, okay, all the things. I am reading a story. A story is being read by me. The engine is driving the engine is driving the train. The train is being driven by the engine. So she is singing a song already we know. Oh, sometimes you can find here, you see on the top in the bold letters given, when the verb is followed by a prepositions. Prepositions means, we are going to study the prepositions in, on, off, with, by, to, for, from, around, across, by, about, above. These are called prepositions in short. So these prepositions sometimes we get verb is followed by a preposition. When preposition is there soon after the verb, we must use the same verb, same preposition again in the passive voice. For example, my mother is talking to a stranger. Here, the noun a stranger is the object of the preposition to. To talking to a stranger given. To is the preposition here. Not the verb talking. It is connected with the preposition is connected with a stranger. A stranger is the object in the passive form. So when we frame the sentence again back into passive, a stranger is being talked to by mother. So here we cannot omit, we cannot leave to, we must add to as it is after verb. A stranger is being talked to my mother. Okay, this is the way. Another sentence, let us see. The children are laughing at the all bigger. The children are laughing at. At is there. It's a phrase, phrasal verb. Laughing at means insult. So we cannot remove, we cannot omit the preposition at here. In passive voice also, we must use the same preposition. That is, let us see the sentence. The all beggar is being laughed at by the children. The all beggar is being laughed at by the children. Okay. This is the construction. So in bold letters given part is the verb form. Is being laughed at. Is being talked to. Another sentence, I am waiting for him. Waiting for. For is the preposition. Soon after the verb preposition comes, when the preposition comes, we must also use the same preposition again back into passive construction. Okay? I am waiting for him. He is being waited for by me. He is being waited for by me. This is the case of a preposition in all the tenses, not particular one tense. Because in all the tenses, I will not say this matter. So you just understand in present continuous, present progressive, if I speak this one, this is the case of prepositions. Comes a noun is followed by a preposition, we must use the same preposition in passive construction too. We must use that as it is. You cannot omit it. Okay, we won't get the correct meaning. If you omit it, we won't get the correct meaning. It's negatives and everything is given there. So negative forms given, a lot of negative, how to make it. And interrogatives given, are the masons building a house? Here see, are the mason building a house? Is a house being built by the masons? Who is waiting for you? Whenever who is given, the question starts with who, you should start with by whom. Generally, you know that in passive construction, by is at the end. But whenever who is given, who is waiting for you? You is the object. Who is waiting for you? Here, who is being waited for by you? Who is being waited for by you? Whom are you waiting for? By whom are you being waited for? By whom are you being waited for is the construction. So by whom is used at the beginning of the sentence. By is not at the end. When, if the sentence consists, if the question starts with the who. When the question starts with who, you should start the question with either with by whom. And another sentence you see, who are you waiting for? Who is, whom changes into who. Who is being waited for by you? Why? And such questions we know already. Why? Such questions we know. These all the questions, different questions given here. So I hope that you people will understand these questions, how to make the questions. Now let me guide you towards your attention towards past continuous. Past continuous. Past continuous and present continuous slight difference, very slight difference. What is it? That is or am I being with thee? There was a word being with thee, was being with thee, were being with thee. Okay. Let us take one example. This is about past continuous or past progressive tense. Okay. Rules, everything same. The subject becomes object, object becomes subject. This is all same. Only the verb area of the verb you have to take. The verb part is changed. This is the only thing you have to keep. Example, he was reading a novel. He was reading a novel. He was reading is the verb. Was reading is the verb. So we need the verb was reading, and also what was he reading? If I ask the question, you will get the object. First, we should find, our duty is to find the object. What is the objective? What was he reading? Answer is a novel. So let us start the sentence with a novel. A novel was being read by him. A novel was being read by him is the answer. Okay. Then it's negative if we take it. He was not reading a novel. A novel was not being read by him. Question, Was he reading a novel? Was he reading a novel? Again, question starts with the same. A novel is singular, so was only again comes. Was a novel being read by him? Was a novel being read by him? Question mark. When was he reading a novel? When was a novel? When was a novel being read by him? When was a novel being read by him? This is the question. This is the pattern of past continuous questions. Okay, past continuous question. So in this way, we can construct, we can make all kinds of sentences, different ways of constructions, past continuous sentences, past continuous passive forms. So, okay, there, let us go and see a few more examples of past continuous. Let us see. Here, see, you can see here. I hope that you can see. Auxiliary verb which we use in the past continuous is was, being, and were being. Was being is there and were being is there. These two only we use. She was washing a shirt. A shirt was being washed by her. Next sentence, if you say she was not washing a shirt was not being washed by her. Was she washing a shirt? Was a shirt being washed by her? Boys were singing songs. Another example given. Songs were being sung by boys. Okay. The rules and everything, the remaining rules and everything, it is highlighted here. You can find normal structure of the normal structure is given in this green shade. That is was, were plus ing plus object. That is, she was cooking the food. Active voice. Subject, she is the subject. Cooking is verb and the food is object. While changing this sentence into passive, the structure becomes, what structure we have to use? This is the structure. Subject was being plus V3 by plus agent, that is passive voice. Passive construction, it goes in this way. Okay. Then let us see another way. The sentence is given here. The food was being cooked by her. Food was being cooked by her is the passive form. I hope that you all understood the passive voice of past continuous. There is slight difference. That is, one is present continuous, is or am being. Past continuous was, were, being. Very, very simple difference. So when we learn all these, don't feel that these are as the pure watertight grammar rules. These are not purely grammar rules. These are for your better understanding and higher level usage. We are all learners. You are learning English. So we must upgrade our language. Just for upgrading, just for uplifting your knowledge in language, these usages are essential. So don't feel that only use active voice always. After learning all the things, you feel all the components are ready, you can use as you wish. How you want to use the language, you can combine and all the components will come. No need to think anything, freely you try to speak. Okay, this is my advice. And also, you have to see the remaining sentences given here. And one more thing, my dear friends, there is no passive form for the future continuous. Future continuous is the next one. That is present continuous past continuous and future continuous. Future continuous is not transformed into passive voice. It is always in active form. Okay, remember it. Let us find this example here. English was being learned by Simran. Is the passive voice. What will be its active voice? Can you tell me? This is passive. I am showing here the passive directly showing. And I want the active voice. By Simran is given means it is the subject. So you can start the sentence with the Simran. Simran was, Simran was, here being is given. This being what you have to do, be remove and ing we should add with the learn. So Simran was learning English. Simran was learning English is the answer. Yes, expected answer. You can see above it is there. Simran was learning English. Just from the passive form to active, we convert. So every way we have tried in all the ways, which are the method, which is the easy method you can adopt easily, which one you can remember that all the ways you have to try and you must use it. Okay, this is the passive voice of the present continuous, present progressive, and a past progressive. I hope that you all very clear about these two. And yesterday I gave you the last class three given that is simple present passive and simple past passive and simple future passive. So altogether, once again, I would like to tell you what is the common structure of passive form is B plus V3. B plus V3, already B if we take in a one circle and its branches if we take what are the B forms is or am is in present tense, was were in past tense and be in future or modal auxiliaries with all the modal auxiliary verbs. Being is with continuous tense of that is present continuous and past continuous. Being. Next last one is been. Been we are going to see in the next session. Okay, been we have to use. So all everybody main thing is your regular usage is important. You have to use it several times. If you do not use it, it will get rust like a knife which is unused. A knife which is unused, it will get rust and it will not be sharp. So you have to make your language sharp. For making your language sharp, what you have to do? You should use it regularly. You should use it with your friends. You talk in your own language, that is English. Use mixerly use first. You won't get first directly to use and talk. It will not be very convenient and easy for you. Whoever it may be, whatever the work, first you must practice. When you sit freely, you have to try. You should find one sentence of your own and try to convert it into passive form. Try to speak of your own. Try to speak of your own. You need not depend on anybody. You have to speak of your own and you practice it. This practice makes a man perfect. Without practice, no one is perfect till today. So I feel that a lot of experience you have to gain. That experience will come when you start speaking only. You speak and speak. While you speak much more time, your spoken language will improve and you will become number one among everybody. You are able to speak like any others. I hope that you will do it. Let us meet in the next session again with a new topic.